Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening. Welcome to today's Conversational Interface Academy session. Before starting the topic, I would quickly like to talk about some of the resources. Do visit our communities. Our community is rebranded and redesigned to find information easily by navigating through the pages. So we have a separate community for virtual agent and NLU, agent chat, AWA, and sidebar. There's tons of information, content, articles, and latest questions and latest information available. I do see most of you are also responding to some of the other customer questions. Thank you for your contribution. Feel free to ask any of your questions in our communities for our experts to respond. Every session is recorded and posted into our YouTube channels. Please do subscribe to our ServiceNow Now community and look for Conversational Interfaces Academy playlist. You can always revisit any of our previous sessions in this channel. Once again, it's a new year and we have renamed our Virtual Agent Academy to Conversational Interfaces Academy. So we have announced in the previous session, I'm going to announce once again here. So please be aware it's a Conversational Interface Academy starting from 2023 onwards. The reason for this is we have added agent chat and sidebar. And sometimes we also do connect product sessions in these academies. No scheduling or registration changes for you. Still, every alternate Tuesday we do at the same time. So please inform your colleagues who are interested to learn more about our virtual agent, NLU, agent chat, and sidebar. With that said, let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is how to transfer a chat to another agent, or a queue. Myself, Samyukta Reddy, I'm an outbound product manager working in Conversational Interfaces team. Today, I'm going to give a little overview about how to transfer a chat to another agent and how to transfer a chat to another queue. And also we'll talk about how to provide access to requester to see a downloadable transcripts. I'll do a demo for all these three cases, and then we'll take Q&A. If you have any questions in between, please do post in our Q&A so that our team will try to respond. Let's talk about the first scenario, how to transfer a chat to another agent. Let's say we have a requester, Abel, who has some problem with his laptop and he needs to get in help faster. So he starts his chat and our advanced work assignment routes to the available live agent, Beth Angelin. So Beth interacts with Abel and says, let me find a right agent. Let's say Beth is in the general chat queue and she picks all the chats and then assign to other agents or to the queues in this scenario. And Beth tries to look who are the available agents who can help Abel. She finds an agent available in help desk and she knows Fred can help Abel here. So she's transferring the chat to Fred, and now Fred joined the chat window with a requester and try to help him investigating further of his issue and provide the help faster. The outcomes of having this capability is it helps resolving your customer issues faster, transferring to the right agent who has the knowledge about the issue. It improves agents' efficiency and allows your agents to work on meaningful issues. All available online agents will be visible in your agents panel so that the agent can search the right agent and transfer the chat. I will show this during the demo time, how an agent transfers to other agent. So let's get into the second scenario, transfer a chat to another queue. Let's say the same requester, Abel, looking for a help to fix his laptop. It's been assigned to our live agent, Beth, and this time Beth doesn't know any agent. So she wants to know what are the available queues. Let's say there are two queues, IT help desk queue, sales support queue. And on the background of those queues, IT help desk has two agents like Fred and David, and sales support queue has Kim. Beth will not be aware who are the agents in those queues, but she can see which online agent, how many online agents available in those queues. And then she can think which is the right queue. So for Abel's laptop issue, IT help desk is the best queue. So she transfers the chat to IT help desk. And based on the queue assignment rules and the conditions that's been defined in advanced work assignment, the queue will look for the right agent and assign the chat to the right agent. And the right agent comes into the chat window with Abel and start helping him. In the outcomes for assigning to the queue, it helps your customers' issues solve faster and helps the agents to perform efficiently working on the meaningful issues. All the available active queues in your advanced work assignments will be as visible in agents channel panel. Now I hear a common question from many customers, because as per the standard behavior, we have let the live agent get out of the chat when a chat is transferred to the queue. The reason for this is every queue defined by the customers has different set of rules. There might be different wait time. So we don't want the live agent keep waiting there until the queue finds the agent to help them Able. So for that reason, we are letting the live agent get out of the chat and let the queue take care of assigning other agent to the requester. I'll show this also in our demo. Now, the third scenario is allow requesters to download the transcripts. So for this, there is a configuration required to activate downloadable transcript to let that download button available in the chat window for the requester. So this happens only when the conversation is ended. Then a downloadable button displays, and requester, when he clicks on it, a text file gets downloaded on his system. And when he clicks on the text file, it does show the entire conversation, who joined in between and which agent has helped, all those info available. Let's say if you're using pre-chat service or post-chat service, those information will not be captured into the downloadable transcript. So only the main conversation gets into the file. With that said, let's jump into the demo. Let's say I opened Able as our requester, and then I have an agent Fred in agent workspace, and then I have Beth Angelin in her agent workspace. Okay, on Able side, he goes to Service Portal to look for the chat icon. So he clicks on chat icon. And tries to connect to a live agent. Since there are no agents available online, so his request has not been assigned to any agent. I'm trying to make Fred also available and Beth Angelin, as for our demo, we need 2 agents and 1 requester. So let me start this conversation again. Able looking for the live agent. As mentioned, Beth is in general chat queue, so every chat first comes to her. So she accepts the chat. And starts replying to Abel. And if you look here, the chat is being sent to Abel in his chat message. Say Abel says, my laptop is not working. Now, let's say Beth is not an expert to fix in a laptop, but she does know there is an agent who can help her to fix this issue for the requester. So if you look in Beth's chat window at the bottom, there is an icon available to transfer to another agent. So when she clicks on the icon, it shows all the available agents who are online. So for our demo, I kept only Fred online. So that's why Fred alone is available here. You can also start transfer to agent by using a quick action /DA. Now Beth clicks on Fred and assign this chat to him. Now, if you look here in Beth's inbox, there is a notification which shows the chat is transferred to Fred. And in Fred's inbox, he received a chat from Beth Angeline, and there is a reject and accept. So let's say Fred accepts it. And when Fred accepts a chat, immediately on requester side, if you observe, Fred has joined the chat. This is visible to the requester. Now Fred starts interacting with Abel. Let's say he thinks he's already found the issue for Abel, and he informed him he's going to send an email with all the steps to reset his system. And the message is being sent to Abel here. Now, let's say there is a choice for Beth. Once she transfers to Fred, she's still present in the chat window along with requester and Fred. If Beth decides she doesn't want to stay in the chat, she can always manually close the chat and let Fred and Abel interact with each other. So when Beth leaves, immediately there is a notification displayed in requester's window, Beth Angeline has left. Now let's do the second scenario demo here. So I'm canceling this chat and also keeping Fred's agent box clean. Starting a new session, new interaction here. Let's say again, Abel needs some help and he's looking for live agent. Now Beth's received it. Abel says his problem is not solved and he still needs some expert help. Now here, let's say Beth doesn't know any agents who can help, but she does know there are some queues available to which she can transfer the chat, and the queue looks for the right agent to help Abel. So in this scenario, she will click on the icon transfer to queue. And if you look here, there are 5 queues that's been defined in the system by the admin. And out of these 5, there's a technical support chat, which Beth feels that's a right queue to transfer Abel's conversation to. And if you also observe here, there is one available agent. You can also activate assigning to transferring to queue by using a quick action /dq. Now let's click on this queue. And now if you see here on Abel's side, transferring to tech support chat, and Beth Angeline has left. So Beth is left out of this chat because it's been assigned to another queue. Now on the other queue, based on the queue conditions, it assigned to Fred because he's part of that queue. Now Fred joins into the conversation and there is a queue notification is being sent to Abel to let him know that there is a thank you for contacting support, and the agent is looking into the question to help. And let's say the conversation is being ended. Side. So once any conversation is ended for the end user, there is a download button which is visible on his chat window. So he clicks on download. The downloads a file on his machine. Now, when I click on this text file, it does show the entire conversation that's been happened between the requester and the agents. If there is a virtual agent that you've been defined for any auto responses, that is also captured in this text messages. So this is about the demo. So now let's see some of the settings and configurations that you need to activate these capabilities. I'm logging as an admin here. Step 1 is go to Conversational Interfaces settings page. Click on Agent Chat. Make sure your agent chat is active. And here you have many other capabilities and the configurations available. For today's demo, I'm going to talk only about transcripts one. If your transcripts is off, make this on. That lets the download button visible for the requester and make the requester to download a text file on his system. So, and let's say if you want to provide any wait time and you don't want to provide any wait time, you can also change this to none. If you choose wait time, it does show to the requester how much time it takes to assign, to let an agent to start interacting with him. Let's say if you define for your queue wait time 1 minute or 2 minutes, that number will show on the requester's chat window. You can also change any of these messages based on your custom need. Now, once this is done, the second step that we need is to go to Advanced Work Assignment. Now here in Advanced Work Assignment, define your groups. Like for our demo, I choose Agent Chat Group as my general chat group in which Beth Angeline agent is online. And I choose Tech Support as a IT Help Desk group in which Fred is active. Also make sure your groups have to be true. Let's say if I quickly click on Agent Chat Group, you will see a bunch of agents added to this group. Out of this, Beth Angeline is one. And the second one is you can also look all the available agents and what's their status. For now, only Fred and Beth are available. And you also need to define, for transferring to queue, you need to define your queues for the service channel chat and make them active. As I want agent chat queue as the first default chat to go, so I have ordered this as the first one so that every chat goes to Beth. From there, Beth can assign to any other queues like tech support chats. So these are the configurations that's required for activating transfer a chat to an agent and transfer a chat to a queue and the downloadable transcripts. With this, we can open Q&A. Okay, I'm looking at some of the open questions that's available here. So can you transfer to an autopilot list of questions or answers based on what the user searches for? Autopilot is a bunch of steps that you will group it and keep it as in a series. Let's say your agent wants to ask some common questions to your requester. She can trigger using the quick action / autopilot and send those questions to the requester. Once requester answers all those questions, the control comes back to your agent and continue the interaction with the agents. But the transfer to agent, transfer to queue is like completely giving the control to other agents, whereas autopilot is more like collecting the bunch of answers for a common set of questions. The other question is, if the two agents assignment group is different, does the interaction record captures the assignment group of agent who accepted the transfer queue requested? As you will see in your work items, which agent in a group is interacting with that particular chat interaction record. The next question is, what is the best practice recommended approach to block certain agent queues from being selectable as a transfer destination? For example, we do not want IT chat agents to be able to transfer a chat to an HR queues. It's a very good question. For out of the box, we have given a generic solution for all the customers. Our agent panel will show all the active queues available in it. If you want like HR queue and IT agent queue is in a separated one, the other option is to have them configured in separate instances. If both HR and the IT agents and the queues are in the same instance, it does visible in the agent chat panel. You can also customize, but from ServiceNow, we have not provided any customizations for the options other than the general best practice setting. When the chat is closed with X, is not the interaction on work in progress. In our case, we need to close with button end chat. Okay, got it. Let's say your general agent who received a chat and assigned the chat to another agent, and she wants to come out of it, and she clicks on the close button on her chat window. So she only comes out, whereas the chat is still continuing. So the status of that interaction is work in progress. Can we capture seconds in the live agent transcript? Our response agreement is 45 seconds. Manager should be able to track the timestamp in seconds as well. This I need to check once again in our instance. We do have an option when you set your wait time for the queues, you can define hours, minutes, and seconds. So whichever the format that you have provided, that will be visible for the requester. And also in your transcripts, the text file has the timings in it, like how many seconds and how many minutes the agent has taken to respond to the requester. And we'll take the last question. Can you share a webinar link in that goes into detail in configuring sidebar settings, such as member query, quick action configuration, emails, connect chat, used to send emails to agents, etc. I did an introduction sidebar academy in December last year. You will find this academy in our YouTube channels, in Conversational Interface Academies. You will also find the list of all our completed academies in our communities. The last info is I'm going to do another academy session, how a manager helps his or her agents and how he monitors the agent's performance. So that followed by a manager dashboard. So please watch out for that academy invites. Thank you for joining.